That's right, Ulysia. We are 38 days away from tip-off of the college basketball season. So close, in fact, can almost taste it. We have learned so far to expect the unexpected, but going into the season with an idea of who can contend come March has never hurt anybody. Definitely more trick, Emma. Hey, Kansas fans, close your eyes because this last weekend could not have gone any worse. Over the weekend, the Kansas Jayhawks hosted the Kansas State Wildcats not once, not twice, but 3 times and managed to fall short in all 3 matchups.
And that is right, Kara. The U.S. men's national team was back in action this past weekend, and like you said, preparing for the 2026 FIFA World Cup that will be hosted right here in North America. In the months leading up to the best competition in the world, the U.S. have been preparing by hosting training camps and friendly matches in an attempt to recreate the environment the players will have to endure in 8.5 months' time.
And after forcing a first play turnover and getting the first score, it was all doom and gloom for Kansas. A 42-17 whooping sent KU to 4-4 on the season and left fans wondering if this 17-game losing streak against K-State will ever end. At night, just across the street, the action kept rolling, and for the first time in 12 years, Kansas volleyball played inside the historic Allen Fieldhouse. Sometimes it's the year after the year. Milos Uzan decides to stay in Houston and not declare for the NBA draft. He's going to be a problem. Emmanuel Sharp in the backcourt once again this year. He's going to be a problem. And they bring in the number 3 recruiting class headlined by Chris Sinak Jr. Over the last 5 years, there has been no better team in college basketball than the Houston Cougars, and I think that's going to continue. The Jayhawks shot out to an early lead, taking the first set 25-14, but Kansas State's early jitters wore off, and they took the match, winning in 5 sets. Jovana Zelenovic led the Jayhawks with 16 kills, but 29 Kansas errors made it hard to battle back from. The experiment in Phoenix did not work. It wasn't the place for Bradley Beal, but that doesn't mean he can't still contribute. He finds himself as a 32-year-old in a good situation in Los Angeles. Pending the investigation with Kawhi Leonard, I think it will give him a chance to compete for the title.
Behind these doors, Kansas students will continue to camp for hours each day just to watch the Jayhawks tip off in Allen Fieldhouse. And after the game, they'll do it all over again. Reporting for JMC 415, I'm Jack Kenna.